Welcome back to Unstable. We are halftime Super Bowl 59. This is the 55th episode of Unstable. We're just coming to you, quick 10, 15-minute react. And Justin's audio is super loud. But yeah, how are you doing, Justin?
Man, yeah, sorry about that. We're at a Super Bowl party right now, so we got some background noise. I'll try and get that going. But man, I'm doing good. Can't say the same thing for the Chiefs. They're not looking too great right now.
Not at all. Oh man, that's a party. I'm by myself, but I've been drinking a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's and if you're a Chiefs fan, you're probably drinking a little heavy here too. It ain't looking good. It's what do they have? 20-something yards of offense and no points and
yeah. But I don't know, man. I know it's early, it's halftime and stuff like that, but I don't think a lot of people knew that this was that the Eagles were going to come out and dominate like this. But if you look at it, the Chiefs statistically, this is not the best Chiefs team that they've ever put out in the Super Bowl. So it's not like you could have just said, "Oh, it's going to be a blowout," and this and that. Minus the Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes factor.
Yeah. Like if this game keeps going the way that it is, it's going to be a blowout. Like it's been ugly. Like that line has not been good for Mahomes. He's looked like crap. The only thing that's really related to this, the Colts at all, is I just wish the Colts had taken Cooper DeJean is all. It's the only correlation I could.
Oh yeah, Cooper DeJean is looking really good, isn't he?
Yeah. He got that pick six. He's looked good on a return or two. So come on, Ballard.
Yeah, man. We had a couple. It started off like looking pretty decent for the Chiefs because they were getting calls.
Yeah,
and it was one of the situations where they had bad call on AJ Brown, saying that because his fingers barely came off of the face mask. They were on there for maybe half a second, and they still called it interference.
They kind of got it back though on the next drive. There was I didn't like that call either. You know, Tom Brady didn't like it. Neither call was good, but I think they just kind of gave it back to them a little bit. Other than that, it's been pretty straightforward. I haven't really had any issues. I feel like it's been a bad game by the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs can't get any rhythm going at all.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they are just not clicking on all cylinders. Not any cylinders really, because you got Travis Kelce, who's usually pretty money, and he's dropped two easy passes that he catches any other day. So I don't know what's going on here. I mean, the Eagles defense is just looking lights out right now.
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean with a pick six, Baum, which was a great pickup for them, with somebody that I'll be talking about in a future free agent episode. I mean, he getting that pick, setting him up at the 14-yard line.
Yeah.
That is huge in the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah. AJ Brown. I placed a few bets for this game. I haven't bet on the Super Bowl yet. I finally did. And man, the Chiefs are letting me down big time. Like I got my AJ Brown touchdown, I got my Jalen Hurts touchdown. I just needed Smith touchdown, but I put Kelce. I'm not.
Oh yeah,
I'm not optimistic.
It's still the first half though. I think they're gonna come in and they're gonna try and get stuff to Kelce. I mean, Kelce's his Mahomes' boy.
Yeah.
Plus you can't let Taylor be up there and be upset. It's something to cheer about, because if she ain't cheering, then the cameras aren't looking at her.
Yeah, you can't do a end of game proposal if you're not on the stage, man. You can't do that.
Exactly. There's so many people are going to lose money on that if he can't propose to Taylor at the end of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's looking ugly, but it's the Chiefs. It's Andy Reid. I do feel like there's going to be a shift in the second half. It's just gone too well for the Eagles, so I feel like
it's almost like the setup's coming, right? Like gotcha, you know.
Like, are they setting this all up just to be a better comeback than what Tom Brady had against Atlanta? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, because we all know they're gonna get their points. The Chiefs are. So even if they don't win, they're still gonna put up their points. So that's not going to be a problem at all.
Fingers crossed. I need it.
Fingers crossed.
I need some touchdowns, man.
Yeah. Where I'm at, it's about half and half. Half Eagles, half Chiefs. But then, there's I don't know. 5 or 6 people here that they don't really care about football. We got one dude running around in a Darren McFadden Raiders jersey.
What the hell's going on there?
Bro, I'm wearing a Colts jersey. What are you talking about?
That's okay. It's all right.
So me and him are like, well, we still rep our team even if they're not Super Bowl.
Well, all I'm saying is right now, I mean, there's 2 people here. There's right now 54 people watching. If you're watching, like, share, subscribe. I mean, the Colts community isn't very big. I don't know if this is like AFC South show because I put this on there on that X. But yeah, there's at least 57 people that don't care about the Kendrick Lamar hat.
Yeah, I couldn't name one song from Kendrick Lamar. I honestly couldn't. I mean, I recognized the name just out of pop culture, but I couldn't tell you a single song or anything like that.
Like probably my favorite halftime show was Eminem, 50 Cent.
Where they
that
did
a
lot of the old school. That was good.
That was
good. So far, some of the commercials are pretty decent.
No.
Like I'll be going and watching the How to Train Your Dragon movie. I'll be watching that one. I might even go watch the Lilo and Stitch, bro.
Like Lilo, I'm kind of on that one, especially with the kids. But I don't understand How to Train Your Dragon. Like, why are you going? Why are you going live action? You can't do live action. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You're just remaking How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Man, I'm glad. I'm glad for the Eagles because. This shouldn't even be a close game. If you look at the 2 teams on paper, it shouldn't be close at all. The Chiefs have barely got to where they're at. They're compared to their previous teams, they're not doing well. Their receivers can't catch a cold. Jalen Hurts is looking really good. Yeah, he's got a pick already, but Hurts was 11 for 15, 123 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. But he's also ran for 25 yards and the tush push. But
the tush push,
the rushing touchdown, So
yeah, on
the ground he's being good. I will say that the Chiefs defense is holding Barkley a little bit though.
Yeah. I mean,
he's only 2.6 yards a carry right now in the first half.
I mean, I would call because I would say that even that second Mahomes interception was technically a pick six. Like it was it was at the 14 or something, and it was almost a give me touchdown. So it's like really that defense has just given up 10 points. The other 14 has been on Mahomes. The
Chiefs offensive line's gonna have to figure out what they're doing because that last one that was on them, man.
Yeah, it's
been bad. Getting shoved in to Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, you can't do that, man.
But I will say in the last episode, the one we did Friday, I said that the Chiefs were the worst team to make the Super Bowl since the 06 07 Bears.
Yeah.
And right now, it's 100% true. I believe it'll shift, but
you can't argue that. I mean, who do they have that's worth the dang? Like all their receivers are has-beens.
Like I thought Hopkins would come into
Rice is injured. Let's be fair here. Rice is injured.
I was speculating that the Chiefs weren't going DeAndre Hopkins because they didn't want to give up that round pick, that they just didn't play him. I thought he was actually going to have a good Super Bowl, and then he was wide open, tripped, dropped the ball. Like maybe he is washed at this point.
A pass that Hopkins is not supposed to drop.
Yeah.
I mean, he catches that 10 out of 10 times. But in the big game where it counts, I guess he's just not used to playing in the big game because of the Texans. But here it is.
I really thought Hopkins was going to have a nice day, and it's none of them are.
Yeah. Well, the Chiefs can be weird like that, though. They can take the most nobodiest nobody on their team and turn him into a star. I mean, they rejuvenated Kareem Hunt back on their offense. So but then again, Kareem Hunt,
not using him.
His best years were in Kansas City.
But even it was the Eagles scored 7-0. The Chiefs only had one rush up until late in the second, in the second quarter, and it's not that.
Right, that last. It was that final drive, I think.
Yeah, there's no reason to not run the football, and then they give it to Pacheco instead of Hunt, and Pacheco gets lit up. I don't know. Is Shane Steichen on their sidelines? hey, the pass isn't working for shit. Let's keep doing it.
Yeah, let's keep doing it.
It's bad. I
believe in Andy Reid. I believe he's going to make some proper adjustments. But this is a tough hole to dig yourself out of.
Yeah.
This they're going to have to turn into Patriots Falcons.
It's going to have to be a perfect second half because the Eagles. I mean, their offensive line is great. Their defense is one of the best in the league. It's not going to be an easy comeback. They're going to have to play perfect football to come back in this.
Yeah, but Nick Sirianni, he's not gonna let them ease up though. He's just not that kind of coach. So I don't believe for 1 second that Nick's in there with a smile on his face.
He's not Gus Bradley.
No.
Let's just go into prevent defense and.
Mahomes is in there yelling. Everybody in the Chiefs locker room right now is probably yelling at themselves, and it's not going well. They're going to have to come together as a team to pull out this second half comeback. And the Eagles right now, they just need to stay home, stay centered, and keep doing what they're doing because it's working. Cooper DeJean, their rookie, is he's lights out. He's looking
like I know Alex is sitting back right now going, we should have gotten Cooper DeJean. And he's right, man. Cooper.
At least there wouldn't need to be a controversy for him to start. You know, I hate the fact that people are like, oh well, we've already got good defensive ends. We don't need Latu right now. We can just rotate him in. But if you had DeJean, we need secondary help. So he'd start from day one, or I guess week 2 or 3, but still.
And I do have a speculation. They were kind of talking about it in this AFC South show. Might as well as do it here. We've got 20 minutes of whatever this is. They were saying, oh no, you're good. They were saying, like if Joe Burrow becomes available, I think that he was talking about not wanting to play for Cincinnati if they let T. Higgins go. So obviously there was some speculation, and I'm like, man, what if Burrow became available? And
he would stay with Jamar Chase. He would stay with Jamar Chase. I don't think that they'd split up.
I would, if I'm the Colts though, and if he were made available, I would ship whatever. Like I like Anthony Richardson, whatever. I think he's an athletic freak. I think that, the sky is the ceiling for him, but he's not there. And I think he actually needs to sit behind somebody. And I'm like, man, I would ship everything out for Joe Burrow. And then whatever picks you got left in the draft and free agency.
I'd give Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor for Joe Burrow.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Well,
if you got Joe Burrow, you don't need a Jonathan Taylor because you've got a proven pocket passer, and we've got the receiving core to prove it. Like, yes, we don't have a Jamar Chase level receiver, but you've got Pittman. And maybe Joe Burrow maybe he could help Adonai Mitchell, but I don't know. I don't think this is ever going to happen. But no.
It was just a speculation thing. I thought it was an interesting topic. Like, what if he were made available and like, okay, the Colts, you give up a couple of firsts and then whatever. Like, I don't know what all that deal would take. But
yeah, let's talk about some scenarios that will never happen in real life.
Oh shit. But I mean, it's this, or we can go back to watching Kendrick Lamar. So it is what it is.
I'm gonna pass on the Kendrick Lamar. Like I said, I couldn't name you one song at all, just knowing his name. But other than that, yeah, man, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. So what are I saw you were cooking up some fajitas. What do you got?
The local Mexican meat market had some just regular chicken breast, big old whatever, like $1.99, good deal on it. So I got 5 pounds of it. Slice it up. I did like my own marinade for them and threw them on the grill. Had some fajita norteña, and that stuff is super. It's thin, but it's, oh my God, it's so tasty and tender. But yeah, we had some.
That's that seasoned red beef, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything here. So we're at my church. We got a big smorgasbord thing. Everybody just kind of brought something. We got the big TVs in the sanctuary. We got one out here in the hallway. And, it's all the kids are running around. The adults are watching the game. So it's a pretty good setup out here. Pretty chill. Okay. I'm looking like a super nerd over there taking notes and everything. I got my big notebook here, just out there taking notes. Everybody's like, "What are you doing?" Like, well, I got to explain it. So it's all right though. I don't know. We're having fun, man. So far, I mean, I'm enjoying the game. Yeah. I mean, I know the Chiefs haven't scored any points, but I still think it's a pretty good game.
Yeah. I mean, it should be a lot closer. If like that Chiefs offensive line is looking terrible. Terrible. I mean, you got to believe they'll make some kind of adjustment. I mean,
I think they're going to try and go for more of a fast-paced offense, like get the ball out real quick.
They got to slow down the Eagles somehow. They have to.
Yeah, because that pass rush is just too much. So I would look for a lot more shotgun in the second half.
Yeah,
and a lot more Travis Kelce.
And they pretty much at this point do have to abandon the run, like, and unless if they somehow if they get a pick six of their own, if they can climb back into this, like the run is kind of it's almost not optional. Except I do need a Kareem Hunt touchdown. So if you are close to the goal line, feel free to hand it off to Kareem Hunt for me. Do me a solid, Reed.
Yeah, I think you and a lot of other people are needing those numbers to help out with their money.
Mm-hmm.
But the running backs are 3 yards.
Yeah, it's not good.
Running backs have 3
I think
yards.
Kareem Hunt's got like 2 yards. Pacheco has a yard.
Yeah.
Barkley isn't even really doing all that much. I did take the under on Barkley. He had like 113, 114. But I did take the under, so it's helping me out a little bit there.
Well, Spagnuolo is not. Spagnuolo is a really good defensive coordinator, so he's gonna know how to contain Saquon Barkley. But I would still see Saquon break off 1 or 2 long ones. Maybe not a long run, like we saw from JT a couple times this year. But I would still look for Barkley to still have a good game. Maybe not 100 yards. I would say maybe 85 and a touchdown. But they're going to have to use him more in the passing game, which is I'm seeing that they are doing a couple dump passes.
But they're all over him. The Chiefs are all over him. They're not letting him get.
They definitely game plan for him.
Yeah.
So I mean, if that's the case, then keep using AJ Brown. But Jahan Dotson's their leading receiver right now.
Yeah.
Which I think he was a little short of the goal line. That's fine.
He was. And I needed the tush push. I needed the Hurts touchdown, so I was okay with them calling that.
I'm sure when they said down at the 1, you were like,
yes, tush push. It's the only time I've ever celebrated it.
Yeah. I would look for the Eagles to still win. I mean, that was my pick going in. I'm not taking pictures up here. I'm just saying, like, I would look for the Chiefs also to come out and put a quick 14 on the board. Andy Reid's gonna scheme up something. So I would say in the next quarter they at least get a touchdown and a field goal. Like the Chiefs get 10 points in the next quarter.
You know what? I need all the touchdowns. I need it. So I'm gonna do a moonshot final because I still believe, and the NFL can prove me wrong here. 41-38 Chiefs. They're gonna put it up, baby.
Hey.
I need them touchdowns, baby.
Okay. Man, you might not be wrong on that. Like the Chiefs are going to come out and put up some points. It's a good thing that the Eagles have a big lead like this because I think Patrick Mahomes is just going to dig into his bag of tricks and he's going to say, "Okay, I'm doing this myself today," and he's going to figure it out.
Yeah, you got to believe that this. I mean, right now though, if the Eagles keep playing the way they're playing and the Chiefs, like it's going to be like 48-0 because this is bad. But I'm hoping that it becomes more competitive.
I'm cool with the Chiefs blowout.
I need some touchdowns, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I just hope it turns into a good game because right now it's just kind of I'm having fun. I'm drinking. I'm watching football. Who can't have fun doing that? But, I hope it's a more competitive game in the second half.
Yeah.
Because right now the Chiefs look like they do not belong in this game.
As long as the Chiefs lose, I'm right with them coming out and putting up more points. Yeah, whichever one.
I hope so.
All the Eagles got to do is have one more point at the end of the game. That's all.
God, this halftime show is still going on.
So I mean, both quarterbacks are from Texas, so I'm good. Saquon Barkley is officially broken the single-season rushing record, including playoffs. So big hats off to Saquon Barkley. Good job. Too bad it took going to another team to be able to be productive.
Bro, could you Giants, the team, the organization, the fans, we need to call our Giants friends, and if you have any, and just check on them. Like they're not doing all right now.
Yeah, they'll probably call that suicide hotline or something.
Yeah, they're not doing all right. So I mean, if you're a Giants fan out there, I mean we're sorry. Y'all did Barkley wrong.
The Giants owner is just hating life. He's probably not sleeping very well. That's what he said. He wouldn't sleep very well if he went to somebody like the Eagles. Because guess what? Barkley is probably going to win a Super Bowl in his first year away from the New York Giants.
Yeah, he was your team, and you were like, nah, he's done. And then he goes and he's only the league leading rusher and plays in the Super Bowl.
When the owner looks at you in your office and said he is our most popular player, one, and then two, I'm going to have a tough time sleeping if we lose him to a team like the Eagles. You don't keep your job if he goes somewhere, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that owner definitely has something that he was onto something. He was trying to subtly sit here and say these things to Joe Shane, and it didn't happen. He didn't make those things happen. So, but it is what it is, and this is the world we live in today, and Saquon Barkley is single-season rushing leader, including playoffs, and about to win a Super Bowl.
I understand that with the team that the Giants had, Saquon Barkley was not going to take them to the Super Bowl. That wasn't going to happen.
You need a lot more.
You need to build
around Daniel Jones,
Like
that's not the foundation you build a house on.
Like you can build around him and make a great offense. If you look at the Eagles around a player like that, but they have a great offensive line. They have great young team on the defense. They tailored their offense. They were just saying it in the game that the offensive coordinator for the Eagles, who's probably going to take the Saints job, was predominantly a passing coordinator, and now he has the league leading rushing team. Like it's that adaptability of a player like Saquon Barkley that the Giants had no fucking idea what they were doing with. So
he can literally do everything.
Barkley,
run the ball. He can pass the ball, like catch the ball. It doesn't make sense to me why you wouldn't sell the farm to Pete Barkley. But if you're Barkley, you're kind of eyes wide open and be like, man, looking around me, this is not a winner. I don't want to be here. You're in New York City, but bro, now you're in Philly, which is another fun city, and you've got a better coach. You've got a better team. Better quarterback.
Yep. But I think that's a good time to wrap it. I think the halftime show just ended, so they're probably going to kick off here for the third quarter. Thanks for watching. Got about 20 minutes in. Drop in the comments. Tell us what you think how the game's going to turn out. Drop my prediction. Justin had his, so let us know what yours is. Drop it in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll probably be back either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there to do a full recap and talk more Colts football. We'll see you all there. Enjoy the rest of the game, and be safe if you're out and about. Please don't drink, drive.
Don't drink and drive. Call a driver. Have somebody take you home. Please be responsible.
That's why I'm drinking at home. No driving.
Heck yeah.
Y'all be good people. Be safe. We'll see y'all later.